I didn't go vote. I don't see there'll be any change. Yes, they are with the new Democrat, the Socialist Democrat, whatever. To me, they're all the same. They're all the bloody same. What's the point? There's not going to be any change. Even if they would want change, they would be blocked by the other politicians. So what's the point? I don't wait on politicians. I think it's better if I can help myself, I just do it. You know, I have the money, I have the mean, I can help, I just do it. And I think that's how the American people should start think. What I'm saying to begin with, if you're a person, you have to use ChatGPT or Gemini to think for you, this is not for you. It's kind of very strange that you cannot think on your own, that every time you have to use your phone to text somebody, to email somebody, you can think on your own. I mean, you don't use ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude to answer to you. You use it to correct, like, the grammar, for example. Or if what you're saying, that's how I use it, to make sure that what I'm saying, it's at the professional level. That's when I use it. But I don't use it to actually think. If it's what you're doing, this is not for you. It's the same in Haiti, because I grew up in Haiti. It's the same if you would be in China, or if you would be in Russia, if you would be in France. You all have the exact same problem. You always looking up to somebody to think for you, to tell you what to do. And every time you end up being the one being abused. Did you know that China got hit by 4 to 5 hurricanes between July and August? Like in a period of 30 days, they got hit by 4 hurricanes. It got so bad that they lost almost 30 dams. I mean, the water is so overwhelming that their dam are breaking, and they have several villages that are drowned. It's not even fake news. Just go to ventuski.com. Look in the month of July, between July and August, and you'll see exactly let's say 4.5 hurricane hit China. It got so bad that Beijing, who's all the way in the northeast side, got hit as well. That's how bad the flooding is. And you know, the hypocrisy in it is, for example, Al Jazeera, Russia Today, RT, who always talk about the West, the West, the West, the West. And please don't put me with the Westerners. I'm from Haiti. I'm from a colonized country. Haiti's never been free. Haiti's still colonized since 1804. We've been colonized by the United States. I'm not one of them. Talking from a compassion point of view. You got hundreds of thousands of people, millions right now. Probably there's like 3 million or more homeless people in China. These people lost everything. And you know, Chinese, unlike everybody else, they save up to 70 and 80% of their income. And then their mindset is that they save their money to buy a house. Imagine you lost your house, you lost your home, you lost everything. And instead of showing compassion, instead of bringing them food, instead of bringing relief, all the CCP has been doing is hiding the news, is censoring those people. Some of them been trying, like for example, those who have to share food with their neighbors, and these people got sanctioned. Don't put me with the Westerners basket. I'm from Haiti. I come from poverty. I come from struggling. And I'm talking from that point of view. You cannot rely on politicians. And now because of what's happening, because of the great famine in China, now there's some sort of rioting going on because people are panicking. They have like 20, 40 villages being flooded. That's crazy. Have 3 to 5 million people homeless and maybe like 100,000 people. That's crazy. People will panic. But instead of helping them, now the people are being censored. They're not getting food. They're not getting help. Now they're blocking their passports so people cannot leave China. They're blocking their bank account. People cannot transfer their money. I'm talking from a place of compassion. This is a recipe for epic disaster. You're asking for a revolt if it's how you're reacting. Because people are at a point of desperation, and this is how you're treating them. And I'm like, this China is just one example. And here, isn't it's not any different? Like, for example, what happened on the SS Lincoln? The desperation is so bad. People have been stuck on the boat for over 200 days that now soldiers are just jumping off board. 6 people jumping up and trying to commit suicide. Now you have riot on the ship. But I'm not going to vote. I don't think I'll ever do that. I don't think I'll ever endorse anybody because it's always going to be the same. If I can help myself, I'll just help myself. Me, I don't rely on politicians. You still are electing those same oppressors. You still rely on those demons, all of them. And that's very strange. All those politicians, they're always in some form of pedophile, some form of rapist. And they're always some form of cult and Masonic. But like, I want nothing to do with people like that. Why can't you just do your job without adding that extra nasty sauce to it? I don't fuck with politicians. I want to just do it myself and help my community myself. If you're not starting to think like and stop looking up the politician, we will all fall into chaos. And you will fall into chaos because you're always looking up to a leader when you can help each other. Stop accusing my people of eating cats and dogs. I would die for my cats. Right now in Japan, since they have an unemployment problem, the first thing that crossed their mind is, oh, foreigners. The foreigners, there are barely any foreigners in Japan. Why are you harassing foreigners? There's barely any. Here, you're like, oh, it's the Haitian. Oh, it's the immigrant. You know how many immigrants there are? We're just 10%, motherfuckers. We're just 10%. We can't hurt you. You know how many black people are in the United States? 12% of your stupid. You're 340 million. We're just 12%. We can't hurt you. There's barely 1 million Haitian here in the United States. We can't hurt you. But somehow it's always that you cannot look at your torturer. You cannot look at your tormentor. It's always somebody else. That's how dumb and stupid you are. And I have to say it. You're not even gonna listen to what I'm saying. You're just gonna look at your phone and say that I'm AI. I'm that's your new thing now. Oh, it's AI. Oh, it's AI. If you cannot stand in a place of compassion, if you cannot take responsibility for yourself and for your community to help each other, you motherfuckers are doomed.